Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to education, inspiration, and guidance. And I'm struck recently by the number of stories I'm reading with respect to self-sacrifice and giving selflessly to other people. And I'd like to tell a story that involves the Skulener Rebbe. This would be Reb Eliezer Zusha Portugal, the previous Skulener Rebbe. He lived in the years after the Second World War, and this story takes place the Pesach just before the war ends. Germany had not yet surrendered, but the Red Army of Russia had liberated a good chunk of Eastern Europe from the Nazi grasp, and people were trying to get together some sort of semblance of normalcy. The Skulener Rebbe, what he did was he managed to get some flour, a sack of flour, and with that flour he wanted to make the traditionally guarded, handmade Shmurah matzahs, the round Shmurah matzahs that we have at Passover, and his intention was to make a limited number of these and to give 3 matzahs to each of the local Rebbes in that area. This area would have been northeast, at the time, northeast Poland, and it's now in the Ukraine. So he gets together and he sends out these notices. And this is shortly before Passover, and about a week before Passover, people start showing up, and to get their matzahs. These rabbis would show up, so that they can have a Seder in their communities throughout the area. Reb Moshe shows up. This is the son of the Seret Vizhnitzer Rebbe. And he comes over to get his matzahs, and the Vizhnitzer, the Skulener Rebbe says, here are your matzahs. And Reb Moshe says, my father says that he must have 6 matzahs. He must. And again, the Skulener Rebbe only made a limited amount, but he felt he couldn't say no to this request, so he reluctantly gave an extra 3 matzahs to Reb Moshe, the son of the Seret Vizhnitzer Rebbe. Time goes by, and a day before Passover, a day before Pesach, this Reb Moshe, the son of the Seret Vizhnitzer Rebbe, comes knocking on the door. And Reb Eliezer, the Skulener Rebbe, greets him, and Reb Moshe hands him a small box of 3 matzahs. He says, what's the matter? He says, we're returning 3 matzahs. And the Skulener Rebbe says, was there something wrong with them? Is it defective? Then Moshe says, no, they're perfect. So Reb Eliezer is puzzled. He doesn't know what's going on. He says, your father, the Seret Vizhnitzer Rebbe, made it quite clear that he must have 6 matzahs. And then Moshe says, yes, I know. And Reb Moshe looks at the Skulener and says, you gave away all your matzahs, didn't you? You didn't save any matzahs for yourself, did you? And the Skulener says, well, how could I? There were so many Jews who needed matzahs for their seders, for Pesach. And Moshe, he says, my father assumed that this was going to be the case. My father knew that you would give away all the matzahs without a thought for yourself and without saving any matzahs for your own seder. He knew this is how you were. So my father is returning to you your Passover matzahs for your seder, because he knew that this is what you would do. And I hear these stories, I give over these stories of selflessness, of thinking for the other person, putting the other person's interest ahead of yours. And the tendency is for me to be a little sad, because as try as I might, I mean, I do try and help people. I do try to go out of my way for people and do what I can. But when I read the stories of these gedolim, these great people, I see how far I am from that madrega, from that level. I see how much I fall short of that level. But we cannot let ourselves be discouraged. We have to have these stories encourage us. They need to lift us up and make us want to be more like these great, great holy tzaddikim. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back. Please watch. Please learn. I hope you're getting benefit and inspiration from these stories. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you so much.